When a farmer plants yam and another man harvests it, the owner of the farm will remain hungry. My people, there is a quiet robbery happening right under our noses. He doesn't wear a mask. He doesn't carry a gun. He doesn't break the law in the open. It hides behind fine grammar like development, grassroots empowerment, and the constituency project. These projects were meant to build bridges between the people and the dividends of democracy, but instead they have become bridges to personal pockets. Politicians come smiling with the promises of boreholes, hospitals, and the schools. But when the dust settles, what's left? Half-completed projects, fake signboards, inflated contracts, or sometimes nothing at all. When the goat is eating yam silently, the owner thinks is sleeping. That's how constituency projects are being used to silently loot public funds, while the poor continue to wait for development that will never come. Today, I am not just going to talk about constituency project as a concept. I am going to expose how the system is twisted, how these funds meant for development are converted into personal wealth, and how citizens can fight back with knowledge and unity. By the end of this talk, you will understand the looting pattern, the tricks behind the smiles, and the tools available to ordinary people to hold these thieves accountable. As the elders say, a man who does not understand the game will always clap for the thief, thinking it's a dancer. My mission today is to make sure you stop clapping for thieves. So tighten your seatbelt, because we are about to remove the beautiful wrapper covering a rotten yam. Let me share a story with you. A story that mirrors the reality in hundreds of communities across Nigeria. A small rural community once received the promise of a brand new health center. Their representative announced it with the fanfare, banners, and music. On paper, 80 million naira was allocated. Bulldozers rolled in. A foundation was dug. Politicians took pictures with the shovels, and then silence. Months passed. Years passed. The building stood like an abandoned shrine. No roof, no doors, no equipment. Meanwhile, in the city, the same politician built a mansion with marble floors. The project was declared completed on the official record. Then the people, they were left with the dust and disappointment. This is not an isolated story. This is a pattern, a strategy, a silent looting machine. When a thief wants to steal the yam, he first turns off the lantern. Constituency projects have become that darkness. Let's now peel the layers and understand how this game is played. The first tool of looting through constituency project is inflated contracts. A borehole that should cost 2 million naira is budgeted at 20 million naira. A classroom block that costs 5 million naira is approved for 50 million naira. The difference, it goes straight into private pockets. In some cases, they award the contracts to themselves through companies owned by their friends, relatives, or loyalists. It is like being the referee and the player at the same time. How can you lose? They don't need to carry guns. Their pain is sharper than a sword. But inflated contract is just the beginning. The next stage is even more cunning, which is the second tool. The second tool is ghost projects. These are projects that exist only on paper. You will hear about a road construction, a skill acquisition center, or a youth empowerment program. The budget is passed, the funds are released, but on ground, nothing, not even a shovel. The community keeps waiting. The politician keeps smiling, and the budget record shows completed. When a magician wants to deceive the crowd, he shows them the right hand, while the left hand hides the trick. That's how ghost projects steal our future. And when they can't hide it with paper, they hide it with the deception. The third tool is token project to silence the people. They build one borehole and call it water revolution. They share 20 grinding machines and call it empowerment. They paint an old classroom and call it a multi-million naira education project. They give little crumbs to distract the masses while pocketing the real bread. And because people are tired, because they are poor, because they are desperate, they clap, they praise, they say at least he tried. But in truth, a man who celebrates crumb may never taste a loaf. But the game doesn't end there. They make sure to build systems that protect their loot. The fourth weapon is zero accountability. Most constituency projects are shrouded in secrecy. No proper monitoring, no clear breakdown, no easy way for citizens to track spending. Politicians make the project look like a favor from their personal pocket, not a right funded by taxpayers. So they gain both praise and power from the people they're actually robbing. When a thief steals from your barn and gives you a tuber, he's not generous. He's mocking you. Constituency projects were supposed to be a blessing to the people, but in their hands, they have turned it into an ATM of corruption. But you see, when you understand game, you stop being a pawn. Let's talk about what we, the people, can do first. Step one, know your rights. Constituency projects are not favors. It's like a governor paying the civil servant in his state salary. It is not a favor. It is an entitlement. You are meant to collect that as long as you are working for the state government. They are your money. You have the right to know what is being budgeted for your community. So, step two, track the projects. Platforms like budget tracking website, FOI, Freedom of Information, request and community meetings can help uncover the truth. Go there, ask questions, demand clarity. It is very important. Step three, unite the community. One voice can be ignored. A community speaking together shakes the table. Step four, hold representatives accountable. When they come for re-election, don't clap for failed promises. Confront them with facts, not emotions. Remember, a hunter who refuses to sharpen his spear will keep blaming the antelope. Knowledge is spear. But knowledge alone is not enough. In this, we need concrete solutions. Solutions is that the real change will happen when transparency becomes law, not favor. We need a system where every constituency project is tracked publicly, where citizens can access real-time updates, where funds are traceable from source to site. Technology can expose their tricks. Civil society can amplify the truth. Whistleblowers can shine light in their dark corners. When light enters a room, cockroaches scatter. That's why they fear accountability more than any other thing, because truth is louder than any campaign speech. And this is where you come in, because no solution works without the people. If this message resonates with you, please don't let it end here. Hit the like button, comment your thoughts, and share this video far and wide. Let's wake up more people to the silent robbery happening in their backyard. Subscribe, follow to this platform, because we are building a movement of informed citizens who refuse to be fooled again. And they get a copy of my book where I break down this corrupt system with practical ways citizens can fight back. Now tell me in the comments, what constituency project in your area has either been abandoned, inflated, or ghosted? Let's expose the truth together. Before we go, let me leave you with a challenge that should echo in your mind like a drumbeat. A nation doesn't die because thieves are powerful. It dies because good people keep quiet. It dies because we the good people, we the good citizens of the country doesn't want to act. Constituency projects were meant to heal communities. Now they are being used to bleed them dry. Is it fair? When the fence is broken, goats don't ask for permission before they enter. But if the community rebuild the fence, the goats will run. So we need the unity of the whole entire communities to fight this back. We cannot continue to keep quiet, for God's sake. Anyway, my challenge to you is this. Be part of rebuilding the fence. Speak out. track the money, expose the lies, refuse to clap for crumbs when the whole loaf belongs to you. Nigeria can rise again, but only when the people stop watching from the sidelines and start fighting from the front line. If you have learned something from this message I have dropped here today, do something. Organize yourself. Let the community start coming together. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe you have learned something from this video. If you have learned something from this video, please share it and make it go wide, make it go around so that people will learn from this. Thank you, and God bless you.